All right. Good morning. Shalonda talks a little of this and that. I am doing my morning check. It was cold this morning. I actually tried 2 different videos. Didn't go over so well. So this is video number 3. Don't even know if this one's gonna go over. I don't know what's up with this morning. But I'm doing my morning check of my yard, my plants, my babies. And so I just decided to go back in the house and get my phone because I saw some flowers this morning from my squash. There was only one yesterday morning, and now I got a couple that are open, so I wanted to catch it before they close for the day. Let me flip this back around. So these are my carrots. This is my my garden bed that's up close to the house for easy access, like in the winter months. Excuse me. I had some romaine lettuce in here, which has been devoured. The carrots are still left. I'm going to leave a little section so they can flower and I can get seeds from them. But I told my boys, because they love coming out here to eat it, I told them that they can finish harvesting this little section right here and to leave that little section and this little section so it can go to flower and I can get some seeds. I have to drop some some garlic. I'm trying to root some garlic, some store-bought garlic. We'll get to that in a minute, but I'm going to drop that right here. These are my potatoes that I dropped on the 20th of last month. This is April, so the 20th of March. And these are red potatoes, baby red potatoes, and I put 2 Yukon Golds down here somewhere. I already have another bin of Yukon Golds. This side I still need to finish cleaning out. And then my tray of stuff that I have sitting up here on this truck, I am going to plant here. That's a bunch of different peppers and stuff. So these are my rosemary and sage plants that I put down last year, and they were really, really tiny, so they're coming up pretty good. I already harvest from them. I make my small, like miniature sage smudge sticks. And I just harvested some rosemary this morning and had with my eggs. Oh, my Lord, my aloe. I put them in these big pots last year and I forgot to bring them in or cover them up for the frost, and they were damaged. So I already cut off the yucky parts, and this is just the drying up. So I'm going to clean them up, if not today, before long, so they can heal up one more time and start growing back out. My other one across the yard did the same thing, and it actually still flowered. So that was a hideous looking flower. Oh my gosh. Same thing up here, another herbal garden at my mailbox. And checking on my thornless blackberry bush. It's starting to flower some more. Yeah. So I'm ready to eat those. This is Lavender Lane. I just finished Lavender Lane not too long ago. So I can't wait till they get, some of them were more mature than the others and are already starting to have already flowered, and they smell so good. In case y'all can't tell, I love to use my sense of smell. I really do. So I'm really vocal when I smell something stink. You gonna know. My marigolds, I'm checking those because I saw a little. I grew these from seeds. These are wild scallions and wild garlic that just grow them. Actually, the wild garlic I transplanted from my neighbor's yard about Well, this one from last year, the one in the back was 2 years ago. And it's doing well. And it's edible. You know, with the food shortage and all that's coming, you might want to learn about your wild edibles as well. Be careful, but learn about them because you never know. It's my little blueberries here. And they are flowering, and blueberries are, they're coming up. Look at them. They're green berries right now, but they are coming out. Oh, yeah. Morning check. Y'all look so good. These are my grapes. And I thought they were dead. Let me tell you, when they went into hibernation mode, I was like, oh, I killed them. But something just told me everything that I thought was dead. Something just told me just leave it there and see what it does. If it doesn't come back next year, then go ahead and pull it up. And everything's coming back. This is my peach tree. This is definitely a dedication to my dad who had a peach tree in the back. And that peach tree, it gave us some peaches for a couple years. It didn't make it. I forgot why he said it didn't. Something that he said he did not continue to do. So I'm just going to make sure that I stay on top of this little baby right here. It got beat up with a windstorm. And man, I was sick to my stomach. But it's even more rooted now. So, oh yeah. And I got my little buds coming on this. I put this in the ground last um ooh, last right before right before the end of last summer. Okay, it's new stuff every day. Things get so much bigger overnight. Let's see, it's my fig tree, and I don't know what I'm gonna plant around my fig tree, but it's budding all over the place. This one took a hit at the very tip for the first real bad frost that we had, and then I had to go get some stuff, some burlap and different types of material to cover my babies up because they was, this is this other aloe. I got a lot of aloe plants all over the yard, which once I get my food and stuff situated to where I can take a little bit of a break, I'm gonna go back to focusing on my medicinal plants. My aloe was one of them. Like I got all these little, it's like my little aloe nursery. Some of them have pups coming up. These were all the pups from the end of last year that are, this is Dylan's. I'm not going to bother his. I'm going to clean it up a little bit or have him clean it up. But so my zucchini, oh man, see just that quick and the flowers already starting to close back up. They open up so pretty. Look at that one. That's going to be so pretty tomorrow morning. It'll start unraveling some more. So those two were balled up yesterday and they opened up this morning. That's the one that was there yesterday morning. So I don't know how long the flowers stay open before they start to wither back. So that's the zucchini and my squash. These are my okra. Some of them, both seeds came up. So I have a problem with thinning them out when it both comes up. So we're going to see what happens this year. I got okra pretty much all over the property, in the front and in the back, different places. Me and my mom eat a lot of okra. We like okra and we like squash. The rocks are just markers of places where I replanted some more okra, just a different variety. Okra did not come up in those spots when I planted them the first time, so no problem. Planted some more. It's still early enough. These are pumpkin. These pumpkins came up in my compost bin in the back. The boys had some pumpkins for Halloween that they carved and we had at the mailbox for decoration. So once the pumpkin started to, wither, we don't really eat pumpkin like that. I'm sweet potato pie girl. I'm not really a pumpkin pie girl. But my baby Dylan, that boy, if it's edible, he's eating it. So nothing really goes to waste around here. But anyway, when the pumpkin started to die back, I didn't know what to do with it because I don't eat pumpkin. So I was like, well, put it in the compost because it was, dead enough. It was not good enough to give the chickens. Not that it mattered because this is when they used to range the yard and they still got in the compost digging stuff up and eating it, little nasties. But anyway, we put it in the compost bin and right before the last frost came, the end of like mid last month, I started seeing these popping up. They were all over. And I'm like, oh crap, pumpkin is growing. So, the little pack tells you when to drop the seed. But the way the way everything is all jacked up right now and you can't tell the seasons apart, these poor little seeds, I don't know if it's pumpkin season or not. But they sprouted up. So I just transplanted some of them from the compost bin to up here, and I put some also up under my magnolia tree in the magnolia garden. And then in the middle was my banana tree. Now I am almost sick to my stomach with this one. I'm still not gonna move it because it died back really, really bad last year. And see, man, there's still some slimy life in there. I don't know. I say slimy life. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. See, because I'm still learning, but it looks like banana because it's a banana tree. I'm not going to move it. I'm going to leave it right here because something in me is telling me that whatever is going on under the ground is doing its job under the ground. It just hasn't made its way up, to the surface yet. So I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it and practice that thing called patience that I don't have a lot of. But I'm learning that this is certainly the way that the Creator is helping me to learn patience is through gardening, because you gotta wait. These are these sweet potatoes, house plants that I did the other day is one of them. The other two are up there. Just out to get some sun. I'll take them back in the house at some point. So I got some some peppers here. What are those? Those are Cal Wonder red bell peppers that I have planted in here. We did those onions the other day. These are my jalapenos, some sweet yellow peppers, and these are the scallions, store-bought scallions, which I just harvested all this morning, so they all chopped down to nothing. We ate some of those with our breakfast. This is, they coming up. So with my other bin of potatoes, this is the Yukon Gold bin of potatoes. These are excellent baked potatoes, Yukon Gold. They just come out so fluffy. You can look it up. Martha Stewart has a video where she does baked potatoes with Yukon Gold, which is why I plant Yukon Gold now, because it's better than that starchy brown potato that most people make baked potatoes with. It's just really good. This is that's a lavender plant that I'm trying to root as a cutling. These are my slicing tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, more lavender. This is the store-bought garlic that I have sitting in water, trying to get them to root or sprout out from the top. Sugar snap peas. I had 3 of them that I grew over the winter. I don't know, they looking kind of funky. The ones that I grew over the winter. See, this one here look like it's all, well, this side looks dead, but this side growing something else. So I may just cut that back because that's all brown. Yeah. And this plant and this... Oh! Look at what I found! Oh my God! I did not see this yesterday. Oh, shut the front flipping door! I got a sugar snap pea, baby! Oh my God! Looks like this was a... Okay, that's a leaf. I got a freaking pea. Y'all, I got a... Y'all, I grew these from seed. And I just plopped in these other ones the 20th of last month, and they were sprouting up. Oh my God, I do. Here's a flower, so I'm going to end up with another. Oh my, shut up. Oh, this is the most exciting. This is my ginger. And I have ginger planted all through here. You can see these are already coming up. I just put some right here. And this side is kind of sloped because there's none here. And I have the ginger from the other day that I'm waiting for it to just give me some more little eyes on it. And I'm going to plop it over here. Grow that. What's this? My broccoli. I need to come in and prune. This is not a food plant. I forgot what this is. You know, I'm more focused on my food plants. As you can see, this one's slumping over. But I'm going to trim it up too. Because that looks bad. So what I say, this is broccoli, and these ones were ones that I grew from seed. They look like they struggling. These ones were sprouts that I bought from the big box stores up the road. This is my kale, same thing, big box store up the road, purple kale, curly kale. This is kale that I grew from seed. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with this kale, that some of these are growing so sturdy. Anyway, I'm going to need to be fertilizing these soon. Here is my cabbage. More, I don't know if this is squash or zucchini. I don't even remember. But I will soon learn from the fruit it bears. Collard greens. And sweet potatoes. This is my island where Pineapple Row is going. I probably shouldn't have shown y'all this because I got another video to do for that last little hole down here. That's going to be in my Pineapple Row video and my canning. But these ones I planted just this morning, and I got another video that I'm going to record after this. I just, like I said, came out because I saw some stuff I hadn't seen yesterday, and I'm just back to this dang on sugar snap pea. This is my first sugar snap pea ever. Oh, let me tell you, I am learning the things that make me happy is they so simple. They so simple. Oh God, a pea. So I'm headed to the back. I'm going from the face of the house, the front, back into what I call Lucka Lucka Londerland. I called myself Lucka Lucka when I was little, and this is just like most people's mind is the mess, the biggest mess. Got a boat on the ground, got my fire pit that I'm still daydreaming about and playing around with the bricks, my strawberry patch, my compost bin, my shed project that I need to extend, bricks that I found on Marketplace for a bargain, the place where I'm going to be putting my beehive. This is the old chicken coop that they were all cooped up in, all 6 of them. And the new chicken projects that I built with or threw together, I built that. My imperfect perfection works for me. It's functional. So, look at here. That's Candy. Candy. Candy and the girls on this side. It's Cotton and Diana. They stay together. Hey. Hey, Cotton. Yes, sir. All right, so my back garden beds. I told my boys I was going to give this to them, but they playing around, and I'm about to take it over. I don't know what they planning or wanting to plant, but they're not going to have that real estate for much longer. I got to come in here and inspect my babies a little closer, but this is the same as up front, except for I have oregano and some more squash and zucchini back here. I have more okra back here, my romaine lettuce and my kale, purple and curly, my broccoli, cabbage, collard greens. That's the compost, the compost that I can use now, the compost that we're still building here. Down here I planted some corn. Straight down that row is corn. And down, ooh, where's my finger? Here we go. Down that row and down that row is okra. That's my strawberries. So, yeah. Hey. Hey, Nosy. I got a sugar snap. I got a sugar snap pea. Oh my God. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm waiting for my dishwasher to finish. I don't know if I'm sideways the way I'm holding this phone. Turn backwards. I'm waiting